Hello YouTube, this is Transformers Man 51 and today I'm going to be showing you my entire NES game collection. Now, I have made two previous videos on NES collections. Those were made a long time ago and this is for showing you all the games that I have now. So, let's get started. A boxed Kirby's Adventure game, which is a very fun game. Highly recommend it. Then we have Adventure Island. Now this is a pretty fun platformer game. Pretty goofy though. The music, meh, it's okay. Next up is a WTF game is Jackie Chan's Adventure. Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. Very WTF game, but very fun. I would at least give it a check out, you know. Next game we have is Dr. Mario. Now, Dr. Mario is a pretty fun puzzle game with Mario. A little interesting fact, at least from what I've been told, that this is the first Mario spin-off game, which, if that's true, then that's pretty cool. Next we have another awesome puzzle game, Tetris. Now, if you had a Game Boy or anything like that, then you should know Tetris. But if you don't, it's a very good puzzle game that never lets up on the speed. You have to constantly keep rotating pieces and placing them in the right place. It's a very fun game. Keeps you on your toes. The next game we have is Cobra Triangle, which is a boat racing game, and you have to dodge a bunch of snakes and landmines and stuff like that. Pretty fun. Not the best, but still. Next up we have Alpha Mission, which is just a basic space shooter. But an interesting fact about this game is that when you start up the game, it has the first few notes from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!, which I find hilarious. Next game is Contra. Now, Contra is a really fun shooter game for the NES, and it's just one of those NES games that you can play over and over and over again. Just a very fun and addicting game, but it is hard. The only way I could get through it is with the Konami code, and if you don't know it, it is up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. If you're planning on getting Contra, you better learn that code from heart, because it is going to save your life in this game. Next game we have is Bionic Commando. Now this game is a very fun game from Capcom, but if I do have one problem with it, that you can't jump, because instead of jumping, you use your grappling beam arm thing. But that's my only problem, is that you can't jump. But other than that, it is a very fun game. Next up we have is Skate or Die. Now, Skate or Die is a very fun NES game, but most of the fun in this game is with the multiplayer. Excuse me. But the multiplayer is the funnest thing in the game. The single player is okay, but it's mostly about the two player. Next game we have is Metroid. Now, Metroid is a very fun game. Very nice sci-fi adventure game. Just very nice. It's not my favorite out of every Metroid game, but I do give it credit and serious nostalgic points for being the very first Metroid. Just, if you want to know my best Metroid game, it's Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo, but that's just me. Anyway, Super Nintendo side, that's for another time. Kid Icarus. Now, Kid Icarus is a very fun game. The very first game starring Pit, and I cannot wait for the new 3DS version to come out. That just looks awesome. Anyway, this is Transformers Man 51 with part 1. Part 2 will be coming up soon.